In Secret Wars, we may have just found out how the spell that Spider-Man has with Doctor Strange is actually broken. Let's dive into it. So what brought that up? Well, pretty much Daniel RPK, as you guys know, the biggest joke of a scooper, in my honest opinion, said Spider-Man will be in this, Spider-Man won't be in this, Spider-Man will be in this, Spider-Man won't be in that, and then says Tom Holland's Spider-Man will reportedly have a huge role in Avengers Secret Wars. Like, duh, Daniel, you said it 4 or 5 times in a row. Pretty much Cryptic goes on to say, you know why I think Peter will play a huge role in Secret Wars? He'll be the one to F Doom's plan. After everything flips and everyone forgets the past, the spell placed on him by Strange is still in effect. So he reveals his identity and everyone remembers everything. And in the comic panel, pretty much, he's in front of the Fantastic Four and he says, well, do you guys trust me? And they're like, you're like family to us, Spider-Man. Nothing's going to change. And he says, well, when I take off my mask, you're all going to remember who I am. And he removes his mask and they all remember it's Peter Parker. So I think in Secret Wars, everybody's going to be lost. Nobody's going to be knowing who's who. And then Spider-Man is going to be the common ally that everybody has, aka Peter Parker. And it's going to bring back the entire memories. Because if you go in with the spell on him where nobody remembers anything and then you get transferred to another universe, it's going to tie together Toby, Andrew, the Fantastic Four, all these characters that don't know who he is at this point in time. And they're going to be like, okay, well, Spider-Man is Peter Parker. So they're pretty much going to be able to put across that all of the Spider-Man are Peter Parker. That's the way I see it going, because you have to be able to connect all the different universes. And the only way you're going to connect Toby with them and all those kind of characters is if Spider-Man is Peter Parker in the 616, Spider-Man is the Peter Parker in the Raimiverse, in the Andrew Garfield universe, in this universe, in that universe. And they're all going to realize they have a common ally in Spider-Man. I think that's the way they're going to go with this. And obviously with the spell still in effect, it's going to give us the ability to stay away from MJ, to stay away from Ned, to build up a new cast, to bring in our Harry, our Gwen Stacy, our real MJ, and all these other different characters. Because I still truly think that that Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to still go where people aren't going to know exactly who they are. And this is going to be the repercussions of Peter really just diving into the Spider-Man persona, losing that Peter Parker persona where he's going to have to fight the Hulk. He's going to have to fight the Punisher. He's probably going to have to fight Daredevil. And then they're going to build up. And then eventually it's going to bring us into Doomsday and into Secret Wars. And obviously with them not knowing each other, does that also mean that Doctor Doom doesn't know who Peter Parker is either, because the spell went about and we don't know if it's in the multiverse or if it's in the universe? Let me know what you guys thought. I thought it was just a cool little theory. Catch y'all in the next one.